Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar. It's time for some more MLB The Show 17 and this Kansas City Royals franchise I gotta keep trying to get caught up on. Moving is tough. I've been working on a fence and stuff like that when I come home from work, but don't worry guys, I've got a few games already played, recorded. I just gotta edit them and get them over to you. So this is gonna be the first interleague game of the season as we go up against the San Francisco Giants. Jason Hamels going to be on the mound for this one. You can see he does not have a win yet this season. 2 starts, a no decision, and a loss. So we're going to see if we can get that fixed here a little bit. I do want to see, though, if he has any quality starts. Because for me, like, when I'm taking a look at pitchers, I actually, I don't know, I've kind of heard both sides of the coin here. I kind of look at quality starts as a better judgment of a pitcher than wins. Now this one's going to go to the wall, and this is what I hate most about the computer automatically doing this shift, because it turns into a double. Honestly, that wouldn't have been the case if we were set up normally. Maybe I just got to pay more attention to that and just not trust the computer to make the right decision, because I don't trust the computer to make the right decision all the time. But we're going to get out of this one here with this strikeout. So even though we gave up a double here in the first, again, get out of it without any problems at all. So now it's time for the bats. It's coming to play here. Lorenzo Cain counts full on 5 pitches. Pitch number 6. This one's going to escape the infield and go out into left. Now, Lorenzo Cain, you can see he's got some speed. 81 for his speed rating. I think 73 or something like that. Yes, when it comes to stealing. This is probably the thing that's kind of been the toughest about this for me, is I don't have anybody who can really steal. Going with the hit and run right here, though. This is going to go into right center. It's going to drop into the gap. Lorenzo Cain's going to come home. And Orlando gets over to third with a stand-up triple. So we've got the first run of the game out of the way. Royals going to be up 1-0. We've still got a chance to be able to bring Orlando home here, as Soler's now up to the plate. Honestly, if he hits it deep enough, I can just tag up and come right home. It just chops this one over to third. Barehander comes home. Orlando is out, and that's another thing I guess I should stop trusting the computer on as well. Because I've got base running on assist, because there's definitely times where I'm paying attention to something else and I need the computer to get my runners going. Then I'll just go ahead and pick. But, you know, it's something like that. On a little chopper to third, I probably wouldn't try and go home in most situations, unless it was somebody who was ridiculously fast. But nothing I can do about it here. Just going to have to be happy with the 1 run here. But we're here in the second, so I guess we have a good start here to this game. Got 5 pitches I can select from here with Hamel, which can be a blessing and a curse at the same time, depending on your perspective of things. When you got 5 pitches and you've got a mediocre pitcher, not saying Hamel's mediocre, but you probably don't have a pitcher who's got 2 or 3 different type of pitches that they're really good at. So it makes selection difficult, even though you've got 5 different pitches. So I guess I'm just going to have to kind of gut this out, find out what works well for Hamel, what doesn't. I guess the best way to sum it up is that philosophy. If you try to do everything good, you're not going to do anything great. So it's pretty deep. Anyway, this one's going to go foul for strike 2. Let's see if I can get him right here with a breaking ball on the outside. Wow. That was more over the heart of the plate than I would have liked. Surprised he didn't swing at it, but I'm not going to argue with that one. Still 1-0 here. In the second, Salvador Perez coming up to the plate. He's going to get walked. It's pretty good. Cain's obviously had some struggles with this game, and to be honest, when I went ahead and I loaded this one up and I saw I was going up against Matt Cain, I was like, oh dang, but he doesn't have quite the attributes that I was expecting him to have. All right, runner on first here. Mike Moustakas now up at the plate. Going to try and lay down the bunt. So it's going to go down the first base line. Yeah, not going to be a problem at all, but that's going to advance Salvador Perez over to second. Try to avoid the double play whenever I can. I mean, more often than not, I find I hit into a double play. So I'd rather take the 1 out than the 2, which allows Whit Merrifield to come up to the plate here, hitting in the 9th spot as usual. Oh, he missed it. The throw over to first, not in time. Wow. Okay, I'm going to take that. That puts Salvador Perez at third, so we've got runners at the corners here. Lorenzo Cain This one's going to escape into center field. Perez is going to come home. Now we're up 2-0. Yep, get back. Like, I'll always advance the runner a little bit because I want them to try to force the quick throw over to the next base, but I didn't get him back in enough time. Anyway, follow Orlando. Wow. Whoops. But at least that puts both runners in scoring position, so something good came out of that one. I'm not ashamed throwing that swing. I mean, everybody who plays this game is going to have a terrible swing every once in a while. That was just ridiculously in the dirt. And even going back, taking a look at it, I probably still would have swung at it. Little late on that one. That's going to be high. Easily caught in right field. Man, would have been nice to get a home run right there. Make it a 3-run shot. But we'll take the 2-0 lead here at the end of the second. So first part of the game has been going pretty well for me from an offensive standpoint. Every inning that we've had, I've been able to get a run. Keep this up. We're looking at 9. Here we go, jumping to the bottom of the 6th. Literally, nothing has happened offensively. Like, stuff like this has been happening right and left where it's like, dude, you literally reached into the umpire to make that catch. So, on the bright side, Giants haven't gotten anything either. If you saw from that line there, still only 1 hit. Now I jinxed myself. All right, so they doubled their total hit count with that one. Not too good, but again, we're late in the game now. So Brandon Belt coming up. Had that double at the beginning of the game. Hopefully he doesn't continue getting hits here. But top of the 7th, no outs. Let's see if we can force a double play right here. I'll take a strikeout, though. I mean, heck, I'll take anything that gets the batter out. That doesn't advance the runner either. But yeah, Hamill's been like on fire. And it really hasn't been the amount of strikeouts. I mean, I'll straight up say that. It's really been him getting the ball on the ground in the infield, taking care of a lot of stuff. So that's one thing he's got going for him. And I know a lot of it is really just because I throw the ball low. Like, more than 9 times out of 10, I'm throwing the ball as low as I can in the strike zone. Or trying to, anyway. Wow, changeup for strike 3. Belt's not happy with that call. Yeah, it was a little iffy. This ump, honestly, has been pretty terrible with some of the calls that he's had this game. Most of them, though, have been working to my advantage. Oh, dang it. High fly ball into left center. I am not going to get there, but that one's going to go over the wall after it bounces. So it's going to be a ground roll double and actually saves me from having to give up a run right here. So this is like the best possible thing that could have happened right there. So now runners on 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. Span up at the plate here with 2 strikes. Ooh. Oh, nice. I didn't think Salvador Perez was going to be the person that was going for that one. I saw the way that Hamill was charging that one, and I figured, okay, I guess I'm going to be Hamill. Come back at the very last second, make the catch for out number 2. And this high fly ball that Alex Gordon will be able to easily make the catch on is out number 3. Talk about dodging a bullet right there. Runners on 2nd and 3rd with 1 out this late in the game. Not bad. Yeah, Hamill's happy. I'm happy. We're all happy. Let's keep going with this game. Let's see how this one ends up. Remember, I'm up 2-0 right here. Even though we've been seeing a lot of success out of Matt Cain, the Giants are going to be going to the bullpen. Wow, hasn't allowed a run yet. And look at that average. Not bad. Anyway, get through it. Top of the 9th. 2 outs. Ooh, gets in between the infielders. Goes out in the left. We get it in. Okay, runner on first.
The first baseman, number 9.
So, Pence. Really lucky right there. Because, yeah, I mean, it wasn't hit too terribly hard. All right, 1 strike now to Belt here. This one on the ground. Nice. 4-6-3 double play. That's going to go ahead and end the game. This is a short one, but really not that much offense. Really 2 runs the entire game. and they both took place in innings 1 and 2. I'm surprised I even got this much as far as highlights out of this. But mad props today to Hamill for some pretty good pitching. Hopefully he keeps that up. But that's going to be it here for this episode. More of this to come later on, so make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz, but you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again for watching. As always, you guys, I hope you have a good one.